You won't believe what just happened. So, if you're onto this live, hello, my name is Gladys. I'm a baker cake artist, and over here I make simple, informative tutorials. And today I was undertaking a live session where we bake a blueberry loaf. Forget about this mess that is looking over here, right? I'll tell you what happened. The cake didn't fall apart. So I baked the entire cake, and I thought, because it's a live session, it's going to take an hour and 15 minutes to bake. So I'm going to cut the live, come back, and show you the full bake. I did that, but guess what? When I set the camera up, the camera was facing away from me. It was literally facing into the dark and parts of my light. So it was the front facing camera. And if you hear the sound, you'd hear me talking about a cake, and there is no visual of what I'm looking at. So I finished all of that, a 4-minute, 25-second video, only to realize that there's nothing to watch. You're literally hearing my voice and you're staring into the dark. Anyway, so I literally brought the cake out and then cut it up, tasted it, all to show you what we baked, only to realize that you couldn't see a visual of it. So I've had to delete that live. And this is a second, almost like a third live session, because the first was the bake. The second part was what you couldn't see. And this is a repeat live. But unfortunately, I have already cut into the cake and I have mushed it. So welcome to the trials of YouTube live sessions. But I'm determined to show you what we have on here. The cake actually baked all right. It came out great. We had some burns on the side, and if you see the first video of the entire process, I overfilled the pan, so it rose. If I could show you my oven, you'll see we had an overflow of butter which fell into the oven. So we had some burnt bits on the side, and the cake kind of overflowed, so there was a sink in the middle, just a little bit this line, but the crumb is great. The blueberries cut through the cake itself, so lovely. There is a kick to it. You can feel the lemon is not much, but you can feel the blueberries in it, and the crumb is so delicate. It's very soft. When I cut it earlier, the crumb fell because it was warm and the cake couldn't hold form. But had I left this cake to set completely so it would cool, we'll have a very, very lovely cake. But I am so happy about the bake. This is exactly what home bakes are about: understanding a recipe, undertaking it, and so you can whip it up and then eat it in the comfort of your own home. If I was making this for a decoration tutorial or something else, it'd be probably very different. But the intention is to show you the science of baking, how you can put ingredients together, get yourself a great cake to eat. Because a cake, even though it has to look nice if you've decorated it, still has to taste nice. So the core of baking is about getting yourself a good cake to eat. And then above all, if you can, you get it decorated to look great. So two things: a cake has to look nice, but above all, it has to taste great. And this is one very good flavor cake with a very nice crumb, right? If I can just show you the crumb over here, it is so light. I kind of feel like I could just pick a bit and dump some ice cream on it, or some fresh cream with blueberry compote or blueberry preserve on it. That would be amazing. That is if it's not too much blueberry. But I think I like the texture of this cake. When it came out earlier, I wasn't so sure, but the more I go on about it, the more the cake will end up in a mess. So that is it about our bake today. It is hilarious to me what happened, but on this channel, we show our mistakes. It is important to me that we get to see the real life happenings behind the baking and decorating process, because whilst it is a science and an art and practice makes perfect, it's important for us to all be vulnerable, to be able to show the process from point A to point B. So today, my filming didn't work in my favor, and of course, we still have a bake here. So thank you for joining me on this session. Hopefully I'll be better organized next time, and I'll see you by next week. Thanks for watching.